I think every man has asked himself such a question and couldn't find an answer. On the one hand, it seems like there is sympathy, but on the other hand, there are doubts. It is also important not to get into an awkward situation when you think she is giving you hints, but she is just being polite. There are two types of signs of sympathy: conscious and unconscious. Conscious signs are those that a girl does deliberately to show her interest. Unconscious signs are those that she does not control and that reveal her subconscious. And I will tell you about both types of sympathy in this video. When a girl likes a man, she may not always express it directly, but her body and behavior can reveal her feelings, even if she herself is not aware of them. There are several unconscious signs of a girl's sympathy for a man that you can notice if you are attentive. So, we are moving on to the most interesting part of the video. But before that, please subscribe to my channel, as I try to cover the most interesting topics. Let's get started. Part 1. Unconscious signs of sympathy. Number 1. Her smile for no reason. In this simple gesture, there is much more than meets the eye. When a girl smiles at you without any apparent reason, it might seem like a coincidence, but in reality, it's an expression of deep internal sympathy. This smile is the key to her emotional atmosphere and a way to express the joy she feels when she sees you. Let's analyze this moment. You cross paths with her in the corridor, and she greets you with a bright and sincere smile. In those few seconds, she allows you to peek into her soul, letting you see that your presence is special to her. These moments allow you to better understand her mood and create a unique connection between you. A smile for no reason is openness and joy. It's also a way to show you that she's in a positive mood and enjoys being in your company. This gesture signifies that she values every encounter with you, and communicating with you brings her great pleasure. Number 2. Eye contact. Your eyes meet, and in that moment, there are secrets that she may not always be aware of, but her subconscious speaks louder than words. When she looks into your eyes, it's more than just an ordinary gaze. It's a moment when her soul starts to communicate. She can't look away from you because your presence is special to her. You might ask, why? Let's delve deeper into this moment. She may not realize that her gaze lingers longer than usual, but it means that she feels a special closeness to you. In this moment, her subconscious tells her that you matter to her, and this gaze becomes a window into her soul. It indicates that she wants to understand you better and create a special connection between you. Sometimes she may not even be aware that she's doing it, but the eyes are the mirror of the soul, and in her gaze, you can see a lot. Number 3. Light touch. What a subtle yet expressive way to show sympathy. Those moments when she casually touches the edge of your clothing or something else. It happens so effortlessly and naturally that both of you may barely notice this gesture. It's not just a random touch. It's a little piece of magic that her subconscious creates. Even if she doesn't realize this moment, her body gives off clear signals of sympathy. Number 4. Body language. Body language is the nonverbal communication that reveals her true feelings, and she often may not be aware of how she's expressing her sympathy. This language is much more truthful than words, and you can see how comfortable she is with you. If she mimics your gestures, movements, and even facial expressions without words, it can indicate deep sympathy. Imagine this moment. You're sitting together, and she starts mirroring your body language. If you smile, she smiles in response. If you cross your arms, she does the same. This is not a coincidence. It's her attempt to be in sync with you. Even if she's not conscious of this process, her subconscious speaks of the desire to create a close connection with you. These mirroring actions become a bridge between you, and they show that she wants to be in harmony with you. It's a subconscious effort to establish a close relationship, and even if she's not aware of it, her body speaks. I like you, and I want to be closer to you. After all, body language is the secret language that reveals true feelings. even when words are silent. Number 5. Laughter at your jokes. Laughter is a wonderful phenomenon that reveals her true feelings, even when she's not aware that she's laughing at your jokes. When a girl laughs at your jokes, it's much more than just good humor. It's a sign that she feels a special closeness and sympathy for you, and it's reflected on her face and in her laughter. Imagine this moment. You tell a joke, and she laughs so sincerely, as if it's the best joke of her life. This laughter comes from deep within. She laughs at everything related to you, which means she likes you. And although she may not be aware of why she's laughing so sincerely, it's because of her subconscious feelings. Her body tells her that you're special to her, and it's reflected in her laughter. It's not just good humor. It's a way to express her feelings and say, "You're important to me, and I'm happy to be with you." Part 2. Conscious signs of sympathy. Number 1. Pays attention to your interests. This is one of the wonderful signs that indicates she is so interested in you that she's willing to pay attention to your interests and hobbies. It's not just casual conversation. It's a deep understanding and interest in what's important and interesting to you specifically. For example, if you're passionate about art, she may start learning more about artists and art to engage in meaningful conversations on the subject. This may also involve active participation in your interests. For instance, if you're into photography, she might offer to be your model or help you find interesting locations for photo shoots. It's a clear expression of sympathy and a willingness to share your interests to be closer to you. Her interest in your hobbies also manifests in her asking questions and showing deep understanding. She's not just pretending to listen. She genuinely tries to understand your passions and celebrates your achievements. This creates a special bond between you and lets you feel like you're on the same wavelength. Number 2. Long and deep conversations. One of the most compelling signs of sympathy is the ability to have long and deep conversations with you. If she's willing to engage in conversation with you for hours, discuss a wide range of topics, seek answers to questions, and share her thoughts and feelings, it speaks of her deep interest in you. Long and deep conversations create an opportunity for genuine emotional connection. These are moments when she opens up her soul to you, trusts you, and allows you to understand her better. It's not just surface-level conversation. It's authentic communication that deepens your relationship. Her ability to listen and show a deep interest in your thoughts and feelings creates a special connection between you. She doesn't just hear you, she listens to you, and it gives you a sense of importance. Long conversations can become moments when she shares her inner thoughts and desires, indicating deep sympathy and a readiness for close relationships. Number 3. Attention to your appearance. One of the most attentive and subtle ways a woman can express her sympathy is through her attention to your appearance. It's not just an overall assessment, but attention to details. She may notice even the slightest changes in your style, hairstyle, or clothing. Her eyes don't just glance at you. She literally examines every detail of your appearance. She may make gentle remarks about which hairstyle suits you better or which clothing color complements your features. This care about your appearance and the desire to see you at your best. Such hints can be her way of expressing her feelings without resorting to explicit words. She may not say it directly, but her attention to your appearance and details indicates that you're important to her, and she wants you to know how much she likes you. It's a subtle and feminine way of showing sympathy, which can be sincere and genuinely touching. Number 4. Shared moments in your company. One of the most wonderful signs of sympathy is her desire to spend time in your company. When she consciously and sincerely wants to be with you, it's evident in her active pursuit of opportunities for shared moments. She may suggest meetings, invite you to hang out with her friends, or even participate in your hobbies and interests. These shared moments become special for both of you. She strives to create an atmosphere where you feel comfortable and close to each other. These are moments when she actively engages in conversations, entertainment, and events simply because you're there. Her desire to be in your company, and to do so consciously, is a clear sign that she feels special emotions towards you. Although she may not speak directly about it, her actions and behaviors speak of her deep interest and sympathy toward you. It's a subtle and inspiring way to express her feelings, and it can be very touching and significant for your relationship. Number 5. Showing care. One of the most vivid signs of sympathy is her display of care for you. She may do it consciously, but in a very subtle and delicate manner. She cares about how you feel. She may offer her help in various situations, show attention to your emotional state. For example, she may bring you a cup of hot coffee to support you in a difficult moment. She can also make small caring gestures, like tidying up something you forgot or leaving you a little note with words of support. These displays of care can be her way of saying that she truly values you and wants you to feel special. It's a clear sign of her sympathy that can make your relationship even closer and warmer. Conclusion. In conclusion of our journey through the signs of a girl's sympathy towards a man, I want to emphasize how important it is to be able to recognize these signs. They can be subtle and delicate, but they indicate that someone is interested in you and values your company. Understanding these signs can help you better interact with those around you and create close and deep relationships. Remember that communication and attention to details can reveal true feelings, even when words are left unsaid. So, pay attention to the signals that the world around you is sending. If you enjoyed this video and found something new and valuable, don't forget to share it with friends who might also find it useful. Together, we can make the world brighter and more understandable. Thank you for watching, and until we meet again.